Lessons learned 2025 in questions with our friend Hugh. Let's talk about some agritourism growth to get us started. Some of you guys might have gotten the teaser last week. We'll revisit this and we'll dive into a couple examples and case studies as to what we're seeing. So we'll show a few other folks that are on sale now for their Christmas events. And then Brian has a couple different examples of text messages and emails and other things that have really worked well for customers in the market. Some ideas for you guys around sales bumps that you can be doing today to drive some really good growth. So, growth in 2025, year over year, we looked at the top 50 farms as far as volume goes in number of sales in our system. And we have some year over year studies for you guys. So, in ticket growth, farms by size, top 50, from 24 to 25, they sold another 12.3% more tickets in 2025. And then what we also looked at was these same farms that were with us in 2023, 2024, and in 2025. And it's pretty exciting to see from 2023 to 2025, these farms, top 50 by size, grew by 42%. So big congrats to everyone. We're just moving up into the right people. And so we're really excited for all of you guys. There's several of you that are experiencing this today. A lot of fun stuff. We also looked at the revenue, so the transaction volume that you all are processing and revenue that you're making by your sales. Same group of farms, top 50 by size, from 24 to 25, grew by 17.9% in revenue. And then from 2023 to 2025, the same group of farms grew by 53% in revenue. So some pretty exciting stuff as to why people are growing. We have a couple examples here. So as a lot of you know, we talked about this a lot in January of this year. We really aim to be more of a complete end-to-end solution to help you guys think through how you engage, market, convert people before they even come, how to optimize that conversion to get the best bang for your buck, sell the most tickets as you possibly can. In 2024, we saw that 25% of everyone that visited a Ticket Spice page in agritourism converted and bought tickets, which was pretty awesome. We're going to talk to you a little bit about some more UI, user experience enhancement that you can be thinking about making, and has a few examples there. And then we want to help you kind of analyze, report, and then before they come, begin engaging that customer on site. We talk a lot about how are you marketing to people on site, upselling them different things. Hugh sold 7,000 lemonades last year, which is awesome. We talked a little bit about that, but there's other things you guys can be doing that we'll talk about here in a little bit. And then ahead of your next event, Hugh mentioned, if you're doing Christmas, you should be warming up that audience that just left your farm in fall, warming them up to do a flash sale of some sort. And then Brian has a couple ideas around what you might do for Christmas. But how are you going to begin remarketing to them? Because what we find is that 60% of people are going to come back the following year. And so if you're seeing this growth, I'll show you this again. If you're seeing 12% growth, right, and 60% of this year's visitors came last year, you're finding about another 50% of people that are brand new to your farm this year. So when we think about remarketing, if you can increase that 60% revisit to maybe 65 or 70, you're seeing some pretty good growth. So you want to have some, we obviously have a lot of tools that drive this, but you want to have some strategy in place to do it. So that's some things that we do that we think about when it comes to, admissions and ticketing, and some growth drivers.